importance of monarch butterflies is significant both ecologically and agriculturally. 80% of the world's flowering plants are reliant on pollinators, and because the monarch butterfly is both a pollinator and a migratory insect, it is responsible for pollinating many wildflower and agricultural crops throughout Canada and the US. The migration of the monarch butterfly is one of the characteristics that makes it so unique. Monarch butterflies travel hundreds of thousands of kilometers during the fall months to sites in Mexico, California, and Florida, where they spend the winter months before migrating back in the spring. Another interesting characteristic of the monarch is that it undergoes a metamorphosis in which it transforms from a caterpillar or a larva to a butterfly by pupating. During this life stage, the monarch larvae selects a location, hangs there in a J shape, fastened by something called a silk button, which holds it in place. The caterpillar can hang in its J for up to 24 hours, after which the caterpillar sheds its skin, revealing the chrysalis underneath. Monarchs typically remain in their chrysalis for 8 to 12 days. Once the butterfly has formed inside the chrysalis, it will turn from green to black, and if you look closely, you can see the butterfly inside. Once this happens, the butterfly will emerge within 24 hours. When the butterfly emerges, its abdomen is filled with excess fluid, called meconium, which it will drain before flying away. The monarch is now free to mate, and females will lay their eggs on milkweed plants. Previously listed as a species at risk, monarchs have recently been reclassified as an endangered species. Monarchs face many threats, the most significant of which are habitat loss, climate change, and pesticide use. Climate change is a significant factor having negative impacts on monarchs. For example, temperature acts as an important cue which triggers migration, hibernation, and reproduction. As temperature patterns are modified by climate change, these critical cues that monarchs depend on can be disrupted. Climate change has also been associated with erratic weather events such as storms and freezing, which can cause mass fatality in a group of migrating or hibernating butterflies. Monarch butterfly larvae are monophagous, meaning that they only consume a single type of food. Monarchs eat as well as live on milkweed plants as a caterpillar and lay their eggs on milkweed plants during reproduction as a butterfly. In other words, milkweed is critical to the persistence of monarchs, and its destruction by development is a central reason for population decline. The best way for individuals and communities to protect monarch butterflies is by protecting their habitat, the milkweed plant. Planting milkweed or not mowing milkweed that is already growing on your property is a great way to support monarch populations. Manitoulin Streams plants milkweed at our sites to help benefit these endangered butterflies. In partnership with Valet and Winter Spider Consulting, we planted full-grown milkweed as well as seeds at all 3 of our restoration sites in 2021, as well as Wasayaban Junior School. Manitoulin Streams restoration work itself benefits these important migratory insects by creating thermal refuges for them to shelter during climate change-induced heat waves. By revegetating riparian buffer zones along streams with trees, bushes, and plants such as milkweed, we provide shaded habitat with the ability to reduce air temperature by 3 to 6 degrees Celsius on the hottest summer days. This could make all the difference for the monarchs that visit Manitoulin Island.